screen, window, dark screen. Share. All right. Okay. Close. All right. So this is my new setup. My camera isn't perfect for low light. For low light, its low light performance is pretty bad. So I'm gonna have to do something about my lighting in the room. So I'm probably gonna move the streaming to my workplace, my own room where lighting is pretty good. I need you guys to tell me how I sound, my voice on Telegram. So how is the quality of audio? Yeah, if anyone is watching, it's perfect. Nice. Okay, so I did promise you that I would do writing, but then I changed my mind. But now that everything is working again, I think I am going to do writing. Uh, well, for a second, I changed my mind and I wanted to do reading instead because I was feeling really tired and I didn't even have lunch today. I didn't have any meals today, actually, like some snacks, and I've been teaching for like 6 hours. So I do feel a little exhausted. Having said that, now I've what discovered a newfound source of energy in me because of you guys. So, like, if I um, speak from Microphone. Hello? Has it improved? Okay. Yes, you got me scared for a second, so okay. The thumbnail is crazy. Okay, this is my desktop. I have played 1.6 Counter-Strike. Okay. There we go. Okay, and you know how it goes. I keep it very authentic. So let me set the clock for 40 minutes, and then we'll get started. Not 40 hours, 40 minutes, and off we go. Okay. So with a topic like this, some people believe that in the future, most cities will become unlivable due to pollution and overcrowding. Others think that technological innovation will solve these problems. So we're talking about cities mostly. All right, so let's see. Plan. This is a discuss both views essay. Some people like to write 3 body paragraphs here, but I'm not one of them. I like to keep it very simple. I follow Simon's style and I write only 2 body paragraphs. So the first stage is now. It's brainstorming. I hope you can see my screen, by the way. Can you see my screen? Yeah, nice. Okay. So let's see. By the way, you can do it yourself as well. So write along with me, and if you can finish the essay in the same time, like within the time limit, you'll get to you'll get to have your essay checked by me. Okay, I'm talking too much and wasting a lot of time. Cities unlivable. So I actually don't agree with this. I side with the second side, yeah. So I agree with the second opinion. So that's my thesis statement. So first, I should talk about pollution and overcrowding. These 2 problems. Making life impossible in cities. Making life impossible in cities. So is it going to happen? Okay, so this is just the first view. This is what some people think. Make life impossible in cities. Okay, maybe I should have done reading. Because my brain is certainly not braining. All right. Make life impossible in cities. Yeah, so I just need to explain how this is happening already. So yeah, already people flock to cities from rural areas, searching for better life. As a result, they contribute to, yeah, like through daily consumption of stuff, electricity, for example, they contribute to pollution. Plus, or just continue? Also, traffic is also pretty bad. Excuse me. Traffic is okay. Also, more traffic leading to more greenhouse emissions. Example, Tashkent. Congestion is stressful. Public facilities are crowded, and air is dangerously polluted. Yes. Result in the future this way or at this rate gonna get much worse. All right, that's my first body paragraph. So second body, I'm gonna agree that technology will solve this. I'm gonna argue that technology will take care of it. So there's hope. How? Advancements in technology is all we need. How? I'm gonna have to make sure everything is going well. AI would eventually manage to create. Yeah, sure. My voice already gone again? What happened? So advancement in technology. So firstly, there will be renewable sources of energy, renewable energy, right? Solar, wind becomes more efficient and affordable, which is gonna solve the pollution problem, solve greenhouse emissions. What else? What kind of technology can help the situation? I should think about overcrowding. Yeah, pollution. Okay. How about overcrowding? Electric cars, already a phenomenon. Even less pollution. Further reduces pollution. Okay, I'm going to think about overcrowding. One idea I have is as technology develops, so factories can be built, or I don't know, just the civilization, just all the improvements can be scattered throughout the world, and isn't only limited to cities like urban areas. But I need one tangible example of that. Let's be careful with time as well. I only have like 2 more minutes to figure this out, then I have to start writing. Innovation will solve these problems. So how can technology solve overcrowding? I will say Yeah, remote working. Okay, great. Remote working. Finally. It's been staring me in the face. Okay. Remote working. How could I not think of you earlier? How can remote working help overcrowding? So once it's made available on a large scale, people don't have to come to cities. Like nobody wants to live in cities. They only come for opportunities, like job opportunities. So jobs become more accessible, more accessible. So less movement or migration to urban areas. And that is it. That's my plan. First of all, I should have sent the topic in the group or in the channel. The audio quality, can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Plan. Can you hear me now? My voice? Is it clear? Can you quickly confirm that you can hear me, guys? So that I can continue? Thank you. Thank you. All right. So here I go. I started writing at 29 minutes. So I'll keep my introduction very simple, just 2 sentences. There's a growing concern that future cities will become virtually uninhabitable due to due to how can I paraphrase pollution and overcrowding? I will not. Pollution and excessive populations. However, I am of the view that advanced technological advancements will effectively tackle these issues. And that's it. On the one hand, urban areas already experience significant significant strain, problems as more and more people flock to cities in search of better living conditions and job and employment opportunities. So an important thing is I need to stick to my plan. Yes. So the level of pollution continues to increase due to I'll say rise because I want to use increase here due to increased consumption of resources such as electricity. At the same time, this overcrowding results in congested traffic, further contributing to greenhouse emissions as well as making daily commutes are stressful and time consuming. I'm using all the cliche ideas and vocabulary, but I have the excuse of being tired, so I don't care. More greenhouse emissions, etc., etc. Yes. Tashkent, for example, has already become an unpleasant place to live in. Yes. Because of frequent traffic jams, crowded public places, and air pollution levels reaching critical levels. At this rate, even within even within the next few decades, living in the capital of Uzbekistan might become impossible. However, yes, I believe that I I hold a more optimistic view for the future of cities, relying on the power of innovation to technological innovation to mitigate these to mitigate these concerns, these issues. Maybe I'm doing pretty well on time. So I'm in my second body paragraph. Energy, solar, wind. Yes. Firstly, significant progress is being done on renewable energy front as scientists are seeking ways to make the process of generating electricity from solar, wind, and solar, wind, and from sunlight, wind, and water. Is it better? I'm not sure. More efficient and affordable. If we can reduce our dependence on fossils soon, hmm, could never mind. Follow your plan, right? I didn't have that in my plan, so I shouldn't write it. Let's go next. Firstly. Secondly, electric cars are already growing phenomenon around the world, with the likes of BYD, bringing the costs, bringing down the costs, as well as improving quality. Improving quality. Constantly improving quality. So with these two changes, we could significantly reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and with it our carbon footprint. Yeah, not the best phrasing, but again, it is what it is. Remote working. Yes. So finally, remote working is also gaining popularity around the globe. Not only can this form of employment increase access to a variety of jobs, of positions, well paid, okay, positions. Okay, so this form of employment can increase access to well-paid positions offered in make enables people to gain access to well-paid positions without having to relocate to urban centers. Yes, that's what I was trying to come up with. Thereby solving the overcrowdedness. Oh my god. Overcrowding. What? What do you want? The overcrowding problem. In conclusion, while pollution and overcrowding are becoming increasingly worrying. I believe I contend that with new technology in energy, in clean energy production, transport, and remote employment, cities can once again become places of decent for decent living without stress and concern for health issues. I mean, it's 316 words, and I have 7 minutes left. Isn't the common before relying in the topic sentence redundant? That's a good question. Overpopulation is actually pretty good. Thank you. Worrying. So relying before I hold a more optimistic view for the future of cities. You have a good point. Okay, now let me edit my essay. There's a growing concern that future cities will become virtually uninhabitable due to pollution and excessive populations. Just say overpopulation, you freaking idiot. However, I am of the view that technological advancements will effectively tackle these issues before long. On the one hand, urban areas already experience significant problems as more and more people flock to cities in search of better living conditions and employment opportunities, the level of pollution continues to rise due to increased consumption of resources, just electricity. At the same time, this overcrowding results in congested traffic, further contributing to greenhouse emissions as well as making daily commutes more stressful and time consuming. Tashkent, for example, has already become an unpleasant place to live in because of frequent traffic jams, crowded public places, and air pollution. Air pollution levels reaching air pollution reaching critical levels. At this rate, even within the next few decades, living in the capital of Uzbekistan must become nearly nearly impossible. However, I hold a more optimistic view for the future of cities, relying on the power of technological innovation. No, relying on. Come on, I can do better than that. I hold a more optimistic view for the future of cities. Uh, Confident in, yes, that's better. Confident in the power of technological innovation to mitigate these issues. Firstly, significant progress is being done on the renewable energy front, as scientists are seeking ways to make the process of generating electricity from sunlight, wind, and water more efficient and affordable. Secondly, electric cars are already a growing phenomenon around the world, with the likes of BYD bringing down the costs as well as constantly improving quality. With these two changes, we could significantly uh-huh, alone, we could significantly reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and with it our carbon footprint. Finally, remote working is also gaining popularity. I should say moreover here. Moreover, remote working is uh, gaining popularity around the globe, is quickly gaining popularity. This form of employment, powered by modern technology, enables powered by or made possible by technology enables people to gain access to well paid positions without having to relocate to urban centers. Uh-huh. Okay, in conclusion, while pollution, are you kidding me, bro? Pollution and overpopulation are becoming increasingly worrying. In cities, this should be although, not while. Although pollution and overpollution in cities are becoming increasingly worrying, I contend that with new technology in clean energy production, transport, and remote employment, cities can once again become places for decent living without stress and concern for health issues. Without stress and concern for health issues. And I have still 2 minutes left. I'll stop my timer here. This is 323 words. The YouTube studio can try to fix the webcam issues. So let's start a new chat. Please don't embarrass me. Thoughtful. correction. Okay, whatever, bro. Just give me the full version. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. I agree, totally. This is a Band 9 essay. Okay, my version. Wait, where's my Telegram? Version. Hello? Hello? Mark. Okay, so 323 words and band 8 to 8.5. Maybe. The improved polished band 9 version. So yeah, so once you're done, the next step is to use ChatGPT and learn from it. So you'll see how I'll do it. There's a growing concern that future cities may become virtually uninhabitable due to pollution and overpopulation. I believe that technological advancements will effectively address these challenges in the near future. Address, and in the near future are the corrections by ChatGPT. Urban areas already face serious problems. Okay. An increasing number of people flock to cities in search of living conditions and employment opportunities. Pollution levels continue to rise as a result of greater energy consumption. At the same time, overcrowding causes heavy traffic congestion, further contributing to greenhouse gas emissions and making daily commutes more stressful and time-consuming. Tuscans, for instance, has already become a less pleasant place. Okay, a less pleasant place to live. What did I do? Yes, a less pleasant. Traffic jams, overcrowded public places, and critically high levels of air pollution. Yes, I wanted to do this as well, but I didn't. I don't know. Living in the capital is going to become extremely difficult. Yes. I'm confident that technological innovation will alleviate these issues. Yeah, that's better. Firstly, significant progress is being made in the field of as scientists are finding ways to make electricity generation from sunlight, wind, and water more efficient and affordable. Electric cars are rapidly gaining popularity around the world, with companies such as BYD reducing costs, improving quality. Alone could substantially decrease our dependence on fossil fuels and reduce our carbon footprint. Okay. The growing trend of remote work enabled by modern technology allows people. Why can't I come up with this word? It's such an easy word, to access well-paid jobs without relocating to urban centers. ChatGPT, my ChatGPT is for some reason British. What's wrong with ChatGPT? Helping to prevent overcrowding. Pollution and population pose major threats to city life. I firmly believe that advances in clean energy, sustainable transport, and this enables cities to remain healthy and comfortable places to live. All right. I think this is significantly fewer words. And yeah. All right. So this was, did you make someone's essay? Ben 9 was correcting the mistakes, or did you write it yourself? Could you tell me, because I joined the stream late? Thank you for your answer in advance. I wrote the whole thing myself. Yeah. I wrote the whole thing myself. And then I asked ChatGPT to make it better, to polish the language, because my task response and CC were already band 9. And my language maybe was falling a little short. Saved. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. And that's my process, my writing process. I set the timer, I choose a random topic, no research beforehand, by the way, that's an important part. And I write the essay within 40 minutes. First, I make a plan, I spend 10 minutes on that, and then I finish the essay in like 25 minutes, which leaves me around five-ish minutes for editing. Yes, you witnessed it live. I would appreciate the feedback on the quality of the setup, the video quality, if you could see me all the way throughout the stream, or maybe when I was sharing my screen, the video was gone, but I believe it wasn't, and the quality of my voice, because I spent a lot of money on this new microphone. And yeah, retraced. Okay. We can say excessive number of city dwellers. We could just say, once again, could be replaced by residents friendly. Yeah, I've never, or just livable. Yeah, that's better. I agree. Ameliorate, I guess. Alleviate could be, yeah. Okay. Maybe. Well paid with lucrative. Like, why? Why would you do that? Uh, just, you're just replacing simple but correct words with more complex, more advanced, higher level, and rarer alternatives. I prefer simplicity, but this essay was far from simple. Yeah, not very satisfied. I mean, I'm generally satisfied, but I could have done better. ChatGPT, by the way, didn't change much, right? It did not change much. So that's something to consider. All right, that's the stream for today. I will try to get your feedback and work on the problems. And okay. Thank you. Akbarov, Ahmedov Akbar. Thank you. Yeah, I will be doing it every day. And yes, like I said, I'll try my best um, to improve the quality. All right. Bye bye. By the way, if you're not a subscriber, make sure to subscribe my Telegram channel. The link is, you can't find the link. My name is Abubakar Tolibov. The thing is called Niners Zone. Let me reply to you. Can I reply to you? I can't. Niners Zone on Telegram. Yes. So, bye-bye.